Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev are one of the more popular couples featured on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Season 9. While the couple had a rocky road on the previous spin-off, Darcey and Stacey, they are now married and doing better than ever. Darcey and Georgi's storyline on Season 9 has already proved entertaining to watch. Between a mix of boring stories and mediocre couples, Darcey and Georgi are, without a doubt, the best part of Season 9. While Darcey and Georgi's relationship was introduced in Darcey and Stacey, this is their first time filming as a married couple. At the end of Darcey and Stacey, the couple had just reconciled after a breakup. Throughout the series, Darcey and Georgi had a complicated on-and-off-again relationship. Darcey dated several other men before eventually deciding that her heart was with Georgi. It's refreshing to see Darcey and Georgi have a storyline that doesn't revolve around their relationship status. For once, the couple is in a stable and happy place. It's nice that Darcey and Georgi are in such a great place after everything that they've gone through to be together. Furthermore, it's fun to watch the couple on a spin-off like Happily Ever After, where they'll be able to interact with other couples at the tell-all. So far on Season 9, Darcey and Georgi have one of the most captivating storylines. After 13 years of not visiting his home country of Bulgaria, Georgi will be returning with Darcey. This will be Darcey's first time meeting Georgi's family and seeing where he's from. It's a big step in Darcey and Georgi's marriage, and it will be fun to follow along as they take this monumental trip together. While Darcey's elated to go to Bulgaria with Georgi, there has been some drama regarding the trip. Georgi is worried that his family won't be thrilled with the way Darcey dresses and has asked her to buy some more conservative clothing. Darcey also decided to tone down her eyelashes to show respect. However, Georgi wasn't able to tell the difference between her old and new ones. Darcey is sure to cause some chaos in Bulgaria, which will no doubt be entertaining to watch. Darcey and Georgi's trip to Bulgaria is far more exciting than any of the other storylines so far this season. One of the slower stories has revolved around 3 of the couples together in Miami, dealing with petty drama. Another boring story so far has been the drama between Cara Royer and Guillermo Royer, who fans believe have already broken up. Other stories, such as the one between Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda, have been extremely repetitive. While Darcey may be controversial at times, she's truly an iconic figure in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Darcey's marriage to Georgi is the 3rd long-term relationship she's explored in the franchise. While she may be unrealistic at times, Darcey has truly never given up on finding love. After years of trying to find the right match, Darcey has finally found her dream husband in Georgi. It's wonderful to see Darcey married to the right man after dealing with several toxic ones throughout the years. Darcey is also one of the funniest cast members that the 90 Day Fiancé universe has ever seen. She's one of the best confessionalists in the history of the show, and she constantly cracks hilarious jokes. Georgi is also quite humorous, so the two of them together are always a fun time. While many of the recurring cast members' stories have grown stale, Darcey always has something new to offer. While Darcey and Georgi aren't perfect, they are nonetheless the best part of Season 9 so far. Gino Palazzolo appears to have finally realized his mistakes. He didn't listen to anyone on the last resort and agreed to an open marriage with Jasmine and Matt. The 90 Day Fiancé star thought it was the only option to save his marriage. Several fans and co-stars felt Palazzolo couldn't read between the lines and fell for the trap. They believed his wife forced him into the open marriage idea to cover up her extramarital affair. Jasmine and Gino recommitted to their vows on the last resort and agreed to let Matt into the mix. However, things didn't go as planned, and Jasmine became pregnant with Matt's baby. Gino seems to have finally uncovered the real intentions and understood his wife tricked him into an open marriage. Was it really a scam? Why does he think so? Gino Palazzolo surprised fans with his transformation on Happily Ever After Season 9. He looked all excited to explore his side of the open marriage system. The 90 Day Fiancé celeb admitted to chatting with a new woman, Natalie, on the show. Gino met the latter online and wanted to know more about her. Hence, he planned a trip to Las Vegas to meet her in person for the first time. However, Fans were shocked to see the TLC star's new girlfriend. Many viewers thought Natalie looked a lot like Jasmine. They wondered whether Gino had a specific type. He enjoyed it a lot and looked excited to take things forward. Natalie also admitted having a thing for bald women. Fans were in disbelief when Palazzolo thought about removing his hat for the first time. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda's chaotic journey took an unexpected turn in Season 9. The former decided to take some harsh steps after returning from the Las Vegas trip. Natalie wasn't ready to let the American native use her to get back to his wife through their relationship. Hence, she wanted him to make it clear what he truly wants. Gino went straight to meet Jasmine in a parking lot. He kept all her belongings in the car's trunk she left at his home. The 90-day fiancé celeb wanted his estranged wife to take back all her stuff. Hence, Jasmine confronted him about his new relationship. She was shocked when her partner compared his new relationship to their years-old relationship. Palazzolo also asked his wife for a divorce and left her stranded on the side of the road. He claimed his wife was in touch with Matt several months before the open marriage. The reality TV celeb threw all her stuff on the road and left her. Gino reflected on his open marriage while driving the car. He felt he didn't like to have such conversations. The American native said, "I believe Jasmine tricked me into this open marriage idea." Palazzolo felt Jasmine had already chosen Matt for the open marriage and proposed the idea to cover up her infidelity. The current situation is making us believe that Shekinah can truly see the future. During the tell-all, she said that the entire throuple thingy is a mess, and true to her words, everything is turning more chaotic by the day. From the very beginning, the concept of a throuple unsettled the audience, but now Matt and Annie are getting married. Moreover, as per rumors, Annie is pregnant with Matt's baby. To add more to the chaos, Amani is planning to move on with another female. In a recent live session, she revealed that she is talking to this new girl who wants to stay private. She has found a companion in her and wants to move on in life with her. Her husband, Matt, didn't take it well and started fighting with her during the live session. However, Amani stayed adamant, saying she is really connected with this new girl and sees a future with her. A few days ago, Annie posted a sweet family photo from her son's graduation, wearing a skirt and animal print top. Fans quickly speculated she might be pregnant after noticing what looked like a baby bump. Rumors spread that Matt could be the father, and curious followers turned to Amani for answers. While Amani didn't confirm anything, she went along with a fan's comment, which only fueled the gossip. However, Annie later shut down the rumors during an Instagram live. She wore a bikini, flaunted her chiseled abs, and firmly denied being pregnant, putting an end to all the speculation. The throuple is a mess, and no one can argue about that. Recently, Matt and Amani went live on Instagram, where Amani shared that she wants to move on with another girl. She clarified that Matt is involved with Annie, and that they are always talking on WhatsApp. This makes her feel neglected, and she has found a girl with whom she has emotionally connected. However, Matt didn't take it well. He lashed out at her during the live session and even accused fans of encouraging Amani's behavior. He tried to guilt-trip her about their kids and responsibilities. It seems that he doesn't want to let go of Amani because of the financial and resource benefits she brings to the relationship. The couple went back and forth about how Amani is allegedly trying to destroy their family. On one hand, Matt is planning his wedding with Annie, and on the other, he refuses to allow Amani to move on. Matt appeared more defensive and desperate about the money than the partnership itself. Amani also clarified that she no longer wants a throuple dynamic and wants to have a girlfriend of her own. She believes she deserves to find love on her own terms, and for her, that means marrying a woman and starting a new chapter. Matt clearly disagreed with her perspective and tried to use their kids as leverage. He also emotionally blackmailed her by making her imagine life without him. 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 showcased its first official polyamorous relationship, featuring married couple Amani and Matt Gelassi, who entered a relationship with Mexican woman Annie Aguirre, but it remains unclear if the throuple is still together. The official 90 Day Fiancé franchise throuple marked franchise history, in more ways than one. Almost instantly, it was clear the trio had their issues and an insane plan to match. Matt and Amani planned to divorce, and one of them would propose, apply for the K-1 visa, and marry Annie. They would all still live together under one roof as one big family, though. However, their time in Mexico would prove they didn't know their love interest as well as they'd hoped. First, they discovered Annie's less than truthful recounts of their relationships with others. Then their relationship took more of a dramatic turn when they discovered Annie wasn't even her real name. By the time of the tell-all, Amani had gone through some major physical changes, and she revealed Matt's frequent trips alone to see Annie. Since their appearance on the tell-all, the throuple hasn't reappeared on the series. However, Annie recently posted in her Instagram story a clip of an argument with Amani from the 90-day Fiancé finale. In the post, she included a crying emoji and a caption that stated, "Never return to where you are consciously harmed." One fan, Jen Withams, dug a little deeper into the records and revealed good news PPL. Marriage licenses are an easy search. She married neither, which Annie liked. Another potential hint of their breakup came from Senka Sakic's comment, "I don't think they are throupling anymore. Good for you guys," which Annie also liked. It seems Annie might be dropping hints of their relationship without breaking the rules of her NDA. On the other hand, though, Annie's issues seem to have more so to do with Amani and with the plan for them to divorce. Maybe insecurities between the women are still at play. A squabble between the women might make more sense upon further investigation of their Instagrams. It's possible the 90-day Fiancé trio is still together and following through with their original plans. Annie still has photos of the throuple on her page, as does Amani. In fact, about 2 weeks ago, Amani posted a picture of the throuple and captioned it, "The throuple is here to stay. Stay tuned." While it's difficult to know for certain when the picture was actually taken, it seems like the throuple are attempting to maintain appearances on social media, despite what might be happening behind closed doors. Nonetheless, by the time the throuple appeared on the tell-all, they seemed to be in a worse place than when they were in Mexico together. Initially, Annie chose to marry Matt, adding to Amani's insecurities and concerns about being in a throuple. Yet, at the tell-all, she revealed several major plastic surgeries that she revealed didn't make her feel any better. On top of that, Matt was making regular trips to Mexico on his own to see Annie. Amani claimed not to care because she was a busy businesswoman and mother, but she also revealed that she and Annie were never intimate alone together. By the end, Annie and Matt seemed to be fostering an even deeper connection while slowly phasing Amani out. It's likely this continued to be an issue and was the cause of the 90-day Fiancé star's initial Instagram post, especially since the married couple doesn't seem to be on the same page anymore. At first, Matt claimed the throuple was for Amani, and so she could live a gay lifestyle, but at the tell-all, Amani claimed she was making sacrifices like going through the divorce for Matt. In the end, it's likely their situation still isn't clear-cut after a year together, and they might not be as ready to divorce and remarry as they thought.